This is Christine with Cocoa Daisy, and today I'm going to share with you my planner setup for November. Hard to believe it is already November in this crazy world we are in right now. We're heading into the holidays. The holidays are obviously going to look a little different for most of us, and but we still have lots and lots to be thankful for, and I'm going to try and do a little gratitude journal. I think even with these times, that's so important to do. So I've got some plans for that, and hopefully it's something that as I go I can take a little time to share it with you so that I can give you some ideas maybe on how to use the products in that way. First thing I want to mention is that the adorable artwork we have was created just for us, and I apologize ahead of time if I mispronounce the name, but it's Lanú's Pots, I believe, if I said that correctly. If I didn't, I am so sorry. Her artwork is amazing, and we love when she collaborates with us. It's such a blessing to have her artwork and to be able to use it and share it with all of you and put it on our pages, and it makes me smile every day when I get to look at it. So it's a lot of fun to incorporate her art with a few months of our kits. We had she did last December for us with the gnomes, the kind of the winter gnomes, and then she did a summer edition for us with the sea turtles and the other little sea creatures. That was a big favorite of mine. And then we asked her back for November to create some woodland gnomes for fall, and I absolutely love how they turned out. Just Jamie and I had so much fun taking her art and putting it together, and Jamie did an amazing job creating a lot of what you see here. So we love working with her, and we're so thankful also for her. So I am using this month one of my Vanderspecs. You know, I'm a big fan of their planners because you can completely customize them with the leather on the outside, the leather on the inside, and it is real leather. I just want to make note of that. If you prefer vegan leather, this would not be a choice for you because this is real leather. And then you can kind of pick your pocket layout, and then I love them especially because I can go with the larger rings. These are the 35 millimeter rings, which is nice because I tend to bulk up my planner a little bit. And I think you've seen this planner. I use this probably at least once or twice a year. I love this this combination, this kind of taupe and brown. And I apologize, I don't know the actual names of the colors from their website, but I can try and look that up. So this is an A5 size. That is what I use. That is what I've always used. I've been lucky to have always kind of had my planner piece and not had to switch around. I love my A5. And as we go through here, I'm going to kind of show you my pages. I'll talk a little bit about the daily pages, but if you want to see a little bit more in depth on how to use those, I did take an excerpt from my last video where I talked real in depth about how to use the A5, the daily pages, and we have that on our YouTube channel, so you can look that up if you like. And I'm happy to say I'm right at the beginning of the month again, so I'm hoping that I can inspire you of some things that you can add to your planner setup this month. Right at the beginning of the month, yay! My pages, my pockets here at the front, I have a couple of tags. This one is from a pocket note card. This is just from some of the patterned paper. And I use the little ring reinforcers from the sticker sheet. I just take them off of here. Those are little ring reinforcers, and I use those for tags a lot. And then there's some die cuts, and again, the free printables, and these are free to everyone. You go in our store under the digital downloads, and you can find them and print them out and cut them out. And I used a ton. We had so many pretty extras around the edges on these, and I kind of went a little crazy because again, the artwork is so cute. And I just loved layering everything, so you'll see where I did that. So I've got those tucked in. Rub-ons, we had 3 different rub-on sheets. There was one in the main planner kit, and then there was one in each of the memory keeping kits. So you'll see how I used the rub-ons as well. One of the things that I did, rub-ons, that's the beauty of rub-ons. You can put them on just about anything. And you can see here on this little, I had this plain little clothespin, and I took a couple of the tiny leaves that were on one of the rub-on sheets, and I actually put those on the little clothespin. So I don't know if it'll put that in focus. So that turned out really cute, and I just kind of have that in there. So you can see where I just tucked a few of them in there. A few other clips, my mechanical pencil from last year. And I'm going to move on, and we're just going to page through, and I'm going to show you what I did on my pages. So again, you can see where I took a couple of the die cuts that I cut out. And this is a technique you'll see I did on a lot of the pages. Because the scenes were so cute, I wanted to just kind of add a little bit of dimension and add some interest. So what I did is I would add a few of the glitter dots that we had in the kits. I would add a few of those, and I would raise up some of my die cuts with a little bit of foam adhesive. And it just makes them pop off the page a little bit, and I like that effect a lot. You'll see that I like that effect a lot because it's on a lot of the pages. So that is the front cover. I really didn't do anything to this page. I thought it was adorable as is. I may go back in and add a few little glitter dots. The packing card from this month, I just kind of tucked that in there. And then this bookmark, last month you'll see where I talked about, I added a menu card that I created. And I ran this through the, oh, hold on a second, pull that out there. I added this because I thought it would be fun to, when you try and schedule your menu, which is one of the things that I do on these brain dump pages, sometimes you kind of come up short and you're like, oh, what do I do? I don't know what to have for dinner. So I put a lot of the things that are just kind of my go-to. And I thought if I have this, then that kind of helps me out when I do my menu planning. So I did this and I laminated it. I ran it through the laminator and just kind of did it in a neutral color. So it goes with everything every month. So that's been kind of fun. I've enjoyed that. This side of the bookmark is from the printable. And then this side, these came in, I believe they were in the planner add-on. You get, it's a bookmark and they come in 2 sizes. You get both sizes. You get the personal and the A5, the larger size. And they have the little November calendar. So they're super handy. So I put that on the other side. I thought that was really fun. Added a little die cut, some little glitter dots, and then I can just kind of tuck my little menu right on that page and have it handy. This divider page, this vellum with these pretty little gold outlined leaves, and they're foiled. It's so pretty. Now obviously I could have just kept it this size, but I wanted to extend it out so that the tab was along with the other ones. This came in the Traveler's Notebook Memory Keeping Kit. That's why it's this size. It's sized to fit in the Traveler's Notebook in the Simple Dory. So what I did is I used a little scallop punch to scallop the edge. And then on this side, I actually sandwiched it between 2 pieces of patterned paper so that it extended it to the size that I wanted. And I actually went down and I just did a zigzag stitch. I thought that was kind of fun and added a little bit of texture. And then that made it so that it was the correct width that I needed. And then I went in, I added a die cut, some rub-ons, and I loved this stripe paper with the weekly stripe. I thought that turned out really cute together. So that's my little divider page. These are my brain dump pages. This is where I will sit, like tonight, I will plan out next week. I'll write in appointments, specific schedules, and then I'll fill in around that what I kind of want to accomplish that week, what needs to get done, what I need to remember to do. And then I also will do my menu planning on the back of it. And I have a little sheet from the notepad that I put in here for my groceries. So as I do my menu planning, I can fill out what I'm gonna need as far as groceries. And what I did on each one, there's some of them I added a few little rub-ons. There's a little bit of stamping, a little more stamping, and some die cuts. Another little die cut, a couple more rub-ons. That's Thanksgiving, yay! A little stamping and some die cuts. Super cute. Then this vellum sheet was in the classified planner edition, and I loved how this kind of coppery foil, you can see that, how beautiful is that? I love how it matched the glitter die cuts so well. So I took the small ones and I put them around that kind of that center medallion there, and then I just added in one of the circle die cuts from one of the die cut packs. I think that's from one of the memory keeping kits. And I liked how it said Autumn Stories, because this is where this section here is where I will kind of put down some journaling that I want to remember, things that I want to remember for those days, that when I go and do my memory keeping, I can refer back to. So I don't really use this section a whole lot for planning. This section is used more for, like I said, jotting down notes and trying to remember things that I want to do some memory keeping on. So that's what I use this section for. I added there's a few stickers in there, a few die cuts. Oh, and because we changed, back in August, we tried something. We switched over our die cuts to be stickers. So these are adhesive backed die cuts. And someone posted on the Cocoa Daisy fan page that they did not realize that these were actually adhesive backed. I thought, I've got to make sure when I do my video that I mention that, because they are now, so they look like just a regular die cut, but they actually have sticky on the back, so you don't have to glue these down. Now, if you, like as you see on mine, there's a few instances where I have them raised up. I just leave that backing on and add the foam adhesive and use them that way. So you can use them that way, or you can peel off that backing and they already have sticky. How awesome is that? So all of our die cuts are that way now. So I wanted to make sure and mention that, because there was someone on there that they just realized that, and I thought, okay, I gotta make sure I let everybody know that that was something new that we added, and has been since, so we did it in August as a test. September didn't have them, but then beginning with October, all of our die cuts are adhesive backed. So that's why you see these stuck down so nice. I did a little bit of stamping. And usually what I'll use these pages for is if I just need to quick jot notes, an extra list page, or sometimes I'll use them to sketch layouts on. So you can see a little bit more stamping. Oh, and speaking of stamping, so if you were a subscriber when we sent out the November kits, everyone received as a little thank you, because it's November, it's that season of being thankful and grateful, and I am so thankful for all of you. We sent out a little gift, and I don't have a printed one, I don't know if you can see that, but it's this right here. It stamps, it says, "I miss precedented times." So I thought that was rather appropriate for right now. I thought it was fun, and we sent that as a little gift. So if you received that in your box, that's my little gift to you for being a subscriber. That's my way of saying thank you, and that I am so grateful to all of you. So a few more little, oh, and speaking of, let me actually show you. And again, I have the sample stamps, so they don't have the nice, I have one. They don't have the nice printed outline on them. So I apologize for that, but I've used them all so you can kind of see. And actually, last month I did a stamping video, and that is on our channel as well, where I showed a bunch of different ways to use all of our stamps together to create a bunch of different layered effects, different ways to use the stamps. I will do that again this month, because I had a lot of fun with that. And there's so many, especially with this set here. these hexagons. This was an extra set that you could purchase. I believe it is now sold out, but there's so many fun ways to layer these. So I will definitely do another video. That was an extra set. And then this one, because I really wanted to be able to use the larger versions of the critters and stamp form, we couldn't, it's just not economical for us to put this large of a set in the kits. So I created a 4x6 set so they could be a little larger, and it was available for separate purchase. So this has the little guys in stamp form, and I believe that is sold out as well. But these would be a lot of fun to stamp and color in, and I will share that. I'll share those ideas when I make my next stamping video. And then this set was part of the Traveler's Notebook Memory Keeping Kit, and then this one was from the Pocket Memory Keeping Kit. So that was the stamp sets this month. But you'll see I kind of used all of them in different areas here. I loved that Grateful. The script of that is so pretty. And then again, some more of those adhesive die cuts. Because I only had one day in this section, I kind of added a little bit more decoration. Usually on these pages, I don't add a whole lot, just because I don't know how much room, I'm gonna need when I write out my notes, my journaling notes. This page is actually part of one of the pattern papers from the planner kit. I added a few little die cuts here that I raised up with some foam adhesive. There's a few little glitter dots in here. This Grateful here is actually one of the rub-ons, and then one of the little die cuts. And then another printable that I went through, and I kind of put my daily schedule on there. And then I added daily schedule along the side. Sometimes if you kind of run out of room on how you want to use something, it's fun to run a title along the side. And I did that with the puffy alpha stickers. I don't think that was from this month. I think it was from a previous month. But the blue, it's kind of this grayish blue, I thought went really well with the kit. So I used those. And then this notes page, I added this rub on here. I think I'm going to use this kind of as a little gratitude list maybe. I'm not sure. But I thought that might be fun. So I added that and a die cut there. The calendar page. And as you can see, I had a lot of fun again with more die cuts. There's a little bit of stamping in here. This adorable little squirrel and the fox. And then that little bird on the branch. And then a few little glitter dots in there. A little bit of the puffy alpha. And that's all that I added in there. Some more of the die cuts cut out from the free printable page on this side. And then again, there's some more here. I added just a few on here just to kind of raise that up. This was one of the dashboards. Our dashboard kits, it comes with an A5 size and a personal size, so you get the larger and the smaller size both in the kit. And I'll show you in a moment how I use both sizes in mine. I added a few little, again with the little glitter dots. And then the reason I do that is, let me show you, when you get your daily pages, your first page is going to be kind of, it's meant to be used as a 2-page spread. So what happens is you get this page here, that's just kind of a rogue page. So what I do is I actually will cover it up so that it has a clear start. So this is the start of my daily pages, and then it's a 2-page spread like that. And like I mentioned, if you go to our video, our YouTube channel, you can find a section where I go through the daily pages really in depth with some fun ideas. But it's basically, I'll just do a quick little setup for you. So you've basically got an area for notes, 15-minute pickup, meals, your must-do section. These are the things that you really want to try and get done that day, like the absolute have-tos, calls or emails you need to make, your extra to-do list, and then if you have scheduled meetings that have a very specific time, then you can put those there. And then of course your hydration. Very important to stay hydrated. And then I'm going to show you my fun little bits here. So the pocket cards that you can either purchase those separately or they come in the pocket memory keeping kit. And there's always a calendar, and I like to just kind of keep that handy. Now obviously you could do that with the bookmarks too. I added the little puffy sticker of that adorable little bird. And then I thought this one was so cute, the Today Needs a Do-Over little hedgehog. I like to be able to have some of my sticky notes handy, but without taking up a lot of bulk. So what I'll do is I'll peel some off, I'll make a little tag, or I can use one of the note cards, and I'll just put them on and then have them right here. They're real handy to use. So this is one of the 4x6 cards from the Pocket Memory Keeping Kit. I added some of these fun little rub-ons, so they look like they're just kind of blowing through the center of the card. And then I added a puffy little sticker of this snail. And then that's another 4x6 card. And then this 4x6 card is from the planner add-on. And this, I thought I didn't want to do a whole lot to this. It's such a beautiful card. So what I did is there was a few little die cuts that I was able to cut out real teeny of the little leaves, and I raised those up with teeny tiny little bits of foam adhesive, and then added a few of the little glitter dots. And that is Bodie Boo. Hi, Bodie. And I put that in there. I think that turned out cute. And then that has a printable on the other side with my to-do list for November. Happy to say I already have some things crossed off on there. And then my little pocket that I do every month to hold my stickers. I used a note card from the planner add-on, and this was kind of fun because it almost bleeds right into this pattern paper. It just worked really well on there. I thought that was cute. And then I added a few die cuts. And then on this side, I added a few die cuts, a few little glitter dots, a few, that's just from one of the sticker sheets, or actually no, that's a die cut as well. And then I just put my, my stickers right in there. Now this is one of the this personal size dashboards, and I created a bookmark out of it. Now I loved it so much that I actually did the same thing on the other side. What I did is I just took it and I layered it over this same paper here. I added a few that I fussy cut out of the free printable sheet, and I just kind of layered those on there, and then again with a few of the little glitter dots. One of my favorite things to do is add those glitter dots to just about everything. And then you go here, I have a monthly list of things that I have to remember to do, and that is one of the free printables. I added a few rub-ons on there, and again ran my title down the side, a few little fussy cut die cut pieces, and that beautiful wood grain. I didn't put anything on the back of here. I don't know that I will. I think it's just kind of pretty just simple like that. Sometimes you don't need to embellish. And then of course I have my turkey for Thanksgiving. And then here are some more of the larger dashboards. And then I just used patterned paper on the backs of most of these. That squirrel's so cute. And then the smaller dashboards I used to subdivide this particular section. And I just put some patterned paper on the backs of those as well. And then a few more. And I haven't embellished these yet. I may going forward. I'm not sure yet. I kind of wait and do that later. I don't like to do everything all at once because, you know, you still kind of want to play with everything, and then you come up with ideas as you go along in the month, and it's kind of fun to add some bits and pieces later on. This is one of my absolute favorite of the pattern papers this month. I just thought this was so pretty. And then that is all of that. So I wanted to also show you, so then we had I believe it was in the planner add-on, we had one of our notepad holders. So if you received this and you're kind of unsure what it is, because you get it and it's laid out flat, it is actually a notepad holder. So you put the elastic through, and then that keeps it closed. These are so awesome to put in your handbag or tote bag. And then the notepad that was in the kit slides in there. It has a pen loop, so you can put a pen in there. The other thing that it has a pocket on this side as well. So now you could put stickers, receipts. Even if you wanted to carry this as a little wallet, you could put your credit card and driver's license on this side as well. But what I like to do is take one of our mini booklets and just slide it in there. And so now I have the notepad and I have the little mini booklet in there. Some of our customers, and I even think some of our DT, have shown how they have modified this by punching holes with elastic to turn it into like a booklet holder, like you would for a TN, but a smaller one. And I'm 100% sure if you go look on our channel, you'll find some instructions on how to do that. It's a fun technique that you can do if that's how you, if you use the mini size. It's a fun way to create a cover for that. But I like to just kind of have both of them in there so I can tuck both of them in. So that was part of, I believe, the planner add-on. And it again has that adorable artwork on it. We had a pouch. This was in the main planner kit. And it has that little gnome with the snail. Reset, readjust, restart, refocus as many times as you have to. Which is like the perfect saying for this year, right? And then we have our adorable little hedgehog, and it says, "Blessed are the curious, for they shall have adventures." So that was the fun notepad that was, or I'm sorry, notepad, the pouch that was in the main planner kit. And then we had actually five washi tapes this month. This adorable snail, there was a thinner blue with the brown, a thinner brown washi with the leaves, and then we had kind of a blue with just all of the smaller leaves. And then this really pretty copper foiled with the white leaves. And then this one, which is one of my absolute favorites, was in the Traveler's Notebook Memory Keeping Kit, and it has the dates and the months and the days. This I ordered extra. This should be going in the store. If it's not already in the store, it will go in within the next couple days. So I did order a bunch of extra of this because I felt like it's just so neutral. It can be used all the time. So I will put some of that in the store. And then I had to show this little guy. He is so cute. I believe he was in the main planner kit as well. He's adhesive backed. He's a little patch. Our embroideries, whether they're the clip toppers or the patches, always blow me away with the detail on these things. They're so fun. And I haven't put him on anything yet because I think I'm going to save him and put him on my little canvas, my Dolphonics pouch that I use all the time. I think I'm going to stick him on there. He is so cute. So that is a peek at my setup for November. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope I gave you some fun ideas. I hope you are enjoying your setup for November. I hope you're excited for the holiday season. If there's anything that you have questions about, please put the questions below. I try to answer them as quick as I can and get back to you. And again, just so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. It's been a year, and I'm truly blessed to have all of you. And that's all I'm going to say, or I'm going to start getting teary. So anyway, thank you all, and I will see you and talk to you. Well, I wish I could see you all. I can't see you all. I'm talking to you, but I wish I could see you all. It would be an amazing holiday for me if I could see you all. But I will talk to you again next month.